Hello! Today we're going to make a video for Reddit's monthly harmonica challenge for October. We're going to attempt to learn the William Tell Overture. It sounds a bit intimidating, but it's really not. It's a very simple song played in a major key, requires no bending. The advanced techniques here are going to be single notes, playing chords with notes, playing rapid successions of notes using tonguing, not tongue blocking, but tonguing. And playing on the high end of the harp. There is a part of this that's up very high and takes some good control. But the William Tell Overture, which some of you also will know as the Lone Ranger theme, is a song that's probably pretty familiar to you, so it's music that's in your head, and it'll be much easier to learn on the harmonica because you already kind of know what it sounds like. So I'm going to begin by playing the song through, or at least my version of it, and then I will continue by playing it slowly, phrase by phrase, with occasional interruptions to explain some of the technique. If you'll look in the comments below, I'm going to link in timestamps to the different phrases, and I will also link in the Reddit thread so that you can go over and check out everybody's progress, and you yourself can make a recording of you playing this song and post it on there and for everyone to hear, and for us all to comment on one another, ask questions, and help each other figure this out. The primary challenge here is to learn a song without tabs. The secondary challenge is the song, really. I get a lot of requests for tabs. I myself don't use them. I very rarely looked at tabs. I don't find them that helpful because it's really, the harmonica is a complex instrument and it's very difficult to capture more than just basic notes in tabs. But to listen to a song and to repeat a phrase over and over and over really embeds the music in your mind and gives you the muscle memory to be able to recreate that on your harmonica. So without further ado, I'm going to play through the whole song once, and then we'll go through and play it in phrases. Here we go. That's the way I play that part of that song. Now I'll play a version where I attempt to stick to only single notes and not use chords. Let's see how successful I am at this. actually much harder to play all in single notes. The chords, everybody gets very hung up on hitting single notes, but chords are actually a way to cheat and get away with it because it still sounds good. You may not hit the perfect note, but you've got the 2 or 3 surrounding it, and the chord itself sounds right into place. So don't be afraid to play as much of this as you want in chords. Okay, so let's go through it phrase by phrase, kind of slowly. And if you look below in the comments, I'm going to provide timestamps for the beginnings of different phrases so that you can begin a phrase, learn it, start over at that phrase, and learn that phrase until you can play it smoothly enough. Then you move on and you learn the next phrase. And when you can play the next phrase smoothly, go back and play those 2 together until you can do those pretty smoothly. And once you can do those 2, go to a third and learn a third, and start to link large sections together until you can more or less play the whole thing. That's the way I learned this song. I learned this song of a YouTube video from, I forgot his name. It's a very popular video. He's a Christian musician. Look in the comments below. I can't remember his name and it's killing me. But beautiful, beautiful harp player, and one of the most inspiring pieces of music I've heard on the harmonica. It really redefined the way I play harmonica. I'll probably remember his name while I'm playing, and we'll spurt it out later. For now, though, let's begin phrase by phrase and see if we can get this thing down. So we're playing on a C harmonica, and we'll begin like this. Always a good idea to find your place on the harmonica, because it's really hard to just pick it up and hit the right note. Yeah. Rapid succession of notes is achieved by tonguing. It's not tongue blocking. I'm not using the tongue to block the harmonica. I'm saying tut, 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 tut. You can get a whole lot of effect out of a harmonica by using vocal intonations. The same movements with the mouth, the jaw, the lips, and the tongue that you use to make speech, you can use to make sound out of the harmonica. So ta, 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 ta. And you can use this in all kinds of ways. Etc. So ta, ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, and adjust the hardness of your T. Sometimes I use a D, da, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, etc. So, ta, ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Final held note of the phrase. Harmonica's weird if you, I suppose any instrument, if you just hold a note, notes have a tendency to move off pitch. That's where vibrato comes in. That's where different types of intonations, when you're playing a held note, if nothing else, it's boring to hear one long note that's the same. So use your hands, use your mouth, use your diaphragm, shape the note like a potter would shape some clay. Play the note, let it stand, and then do something with it to make it end. Next phrase. Again. Next. If you want to play this with chords, it sounds like this. this one's hard. This is at the high end of the harmonica. Be gentle with your notes and don't force it. The high end is very responsive to very little breath. So it's gonna sound terrible the first time. Fight your way through it, control your notes, and try it. Play that one through single notes the first time and then chords the second time, because by the time you play that once, your mouth is fighting to keep up. It's a very difficult phrase to play. So the second time through, then you switch to chords and you can relax a little because you don't have to hit that one single note. Next phrase. Back to the first phrase. And that's it. Good luck. I look forward to seeing your videos in the comments.